CVA's AccuraSeries, Agara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
This segment is being sponsored by Capital Sportsman. All right, welcome back, everyone. This week's Feast of the Week is being brought to you by Flowers. Well, deer process is done. I mean, they're like, y'all come get your deer. Because Wednesday was kind of the last day.
It's time to clean up the knives.
They're just cleaning up, sharpening knives, and cleaning up some stainless. But it ain't going to be long. It's going to be garden center
It'll be
again.
back time for garden center time.
So go out there. I mean, you can't do very much visiting them. But look here. This is my buddy, Stacy Nunley. Can he catch them or what?
That man sure does.
He is a bass magnet. I'm telling you, that man can catch more
Chickamauga,
fish.
he wears Chickamauga out.
He wears Chickamauga and Nickajack out. But this is my good friend and your good friend, Stacy Nunley. And by the way, the Nunley family has got some members of it that are in the hospital right now. We ask that you keep them in your thoughts and prayers for the rest of this week, because one of the mama Nunleys is going through some major surgery, so let's keep her in mind, okay? Appreciate you, Stacy.
Right here, now this is one of my little buddies from church here. This is Skeet Sharp. A lot of folks around here, they know his daddy Adam Sharp. He's real involved in the fishing community, and this is Skeet with his very first buck. He got him this year, and couldn't wait to get a picture over to me to let me check him out. And we were real excited for Skeet.
That's awesome.
Congratulations to him on that. And here we have Paul Peoples. And Paul was on with us back,
That's right.
a little while back, and Paul owns the robocall company, and he came in, like I say, several weeks ago with us, and he got this deer in Alabama.
Alabama?
Yes, sir. Just a couple of weeks ago.
Deer.
And like I say, they're on fire in Alabama right there if you feel like traveling south a little bit. So.
And ain't that far.
And right here on the end, this is a good friend of mine.
The same guy that's been in the post office for years.
This is Mr. Jack Reynolds. And
Mr. Jack
the last day that we were deer hunting this year, we decided to thin down a little bit on the coyote population, and we got this picture, and Jack sent it over to me, so we wanted to share that tonight.
Did y'all keep the tails?
We kept the tan, the entire skin. So.
Well, now if y'all ever get a coyote and you don't want it, I want the tail.
You gonna make those flies?
We're gonna make some smallmouth catching flies with those tails.
It'll sure make them on it.
It will do a great job.
You guys, y'all can send your pictures over to us here at Southern Woods and Waters, 474 James Robertson Parkway, or better yet, just get them over to us on Facebook. If you get them to me there, we can get them on the show a lot faster, and send us a little story with it. We want a little bit of detail, so let us know how it unfolded.
That's right. That's right. Well, Tim, we're talking about the Nashville Boat and Fishing Show.
Yes, sir.
Over here to brand new. Well, I keep saying it's brand new. It's what, 3 years old now?
Yeah, about that.
3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
The new convention center is what I call it. The one that's shaped like a piano. But that place is packed.
Yeah.
We've got 91 vendors as of right now. We've got 91 vendors in the show. And so anything and everything you could possibly do to a boat's in there.
That's correct.
And they've got everything from a canoe, a kayak, to a $1 million plus houseboat sitting inside there. So we got things that'll fit anybody's budget.
Yeah, there was one today I had to look twice at when I saw it. It was a pontoon boat, and it was $180,000. I looked at it the second time because I said that can't be right, but it was. But anyway,
they didn't move that combo in, did it?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I think that was one with the twin 300 motors.
Yeah.
He was talking about.
Yep, sure was.
Ooh-wee.
You know, the thing is, the boating industry is changing rapidly.
Yeah.
I mean, every year it's something new and innovative, and it's one of those things where you got to have it. You know, if you're a bass fisherman, you're already hooked. So you got to have the latest and greatest. And I've seen guys that look like they had 42-inch flat screens up there on their dash. So I mean, but you got that too. That's just a show too. You got a bunch of people with Lowrance and Humminbird and Garmin and Ray Marine and all those fine folks.
Well, you know, it's really and one of the things that I do in my business is help high schools get teams started. And in the last several years, that's just gone crazy because they had college fishing going relatively well. But just to give you an idea how quickly high school fishing is growing, in 10 years from when they started college fishing, they had 61 teams, and they got up to several hundred in 10 years. Now there's more than that in the last couple of years because it's getting even bigger. But high school fishing grew that much in 2 years. It grew as much in 2 years as what it took college fishing 10 years to grow. That's how crazy this thing is going, and there's so many teams and so many schools and so many people, and it's the phenomenal thing about it is getting these kids involved in fishing, because that's the future of the sport. And when the kids get involved in it, their parents get involved in it, and they find out what a great sport it really is, and it's just going
Well, see, the
crazy.
difference in now and then is now they're letting them do it. Back when I did it, and me and my buddy would slip off and go fishing, they called that hooky.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true.
So we didn't get an opportunity to go fishing on a school day. So it was called hooky where I was going to.
That's true. But it's making it so much more competitive because you got so many more people getting involved in it. And
don't
again,
you think that's good for the industry?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, you got to admit, fishermen have got to be, the fishing industry's got to be smarter, I think, than most of them out there. They're recruiting new customers every day.
Exactly. And that's really where it started, because the colleges, when they started going relatively well, that's what they said to themselves. Yeah. Where's our people coming from next? And they realized it. And when it started, and like I fish almost every day. And electronics are a big deal in my opinion, and they really do help you, because even Kevin Van Dam can't catch them if he can't find them.
Well, if they're not there, they can't bite.
Exactly. So the electronics are key. Well, with this many people getting into the sport and it becoming more competitive, it's, I don't want to say forcing, it's encouraging all these manufacturers to keep improving their product. And that's exactly what's happening.
But I want to ask you a question. Now, you brought it up.
Okay.
Now, I didn't bring it up. This wasn't staged. You brought it up.
That's fine.
Are we not getting, though, this is what bothers me. Are we not getting to where the only way you can win is how much you're able to spend?
Well, not really. I'll give you my opinion on it, and here's why I say that. Yeah, but it's not really how much money you spend. It's being proficient with your equipment. The reason I say that.
But what are you talking about? A old boy out here with just a John boat, and I'm going to give you another scenario in a little bit. But the John boat, he doesn't have the $2,800 Lowrance unit sitting up there. If anything, he's got a flashlight looking down in the water, or sticking Cousin Ed's face down there. Tell me what you see.
Yeah. Right. Well, and you can catch fish that way, but here's the thing. The first year I retired 2 years ago, give you an idea. I retired 2 years ago to start this fishing business, and I've learned a tremendous amount. The first year that I was retired, out of 365 days, I only had 5 days in that year I didn't fish. Okay, now, when you're out there, you get better. And you're
not divorced.
Well, not yet. But anyway. But anyway, no, catching fish without electronics is not really super hard to do. No. But the key is, if you want to catch fish consistently, and years ago when I first started fishing bass tournaments back in the early 80s and late 70s, if you caught 5 2.5, 3 pounders, you was in pretty good shape. Now, you can't catch.
You get 50th
oh
place.
Yeah, you can't. That's nothing. So the key is what you got to do to win or be competitive, I guess, a better choice of words, has gone up so much. I mean, you got guys now winning tournaments down Kentucky Lake with 30 pounds. That's a 6 pound average for 5 fish. Well, you can catch fish without that stuff, but it's hard to be competitive because you got to find the big ones and you got to be able to catch the big ones. But you got to, if you want to do it consistently, that's the key.
We got to do our product of the week. Hold on to those.
Okay.
And by the way, I won that argument. What you got?
Well, this week's product of the week is being brought to you by our good friends at Caney Fork Outdoors. I don't see it. Here we go. My good friends at Caney Fork Outdoors. Get down there and see Mr. Joel and the rest of the family at the Big Rock Market right there at the Center Hill Dam exit, or you can come down here and see Ryan and the gang in Donaldson right down here at the Donaldson
because that's where we're sitting.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, you know, I know we've been talking fishing tonight, but I got one last little deer hunting project here that we got. We're going to bring it up one more time. Look here. This is called the Scent Accelerator, and this is from Hillbilly Industries. And what it is, it's got 2 battery packs, and it'll heat the inside of this canister. What's kind of neat about it is you use these scent pads, so you can use any liquid scent that you want to put in here, and you can also use anyone else's wafers. So if you have a favorite wafer that you already like or something like that, you can use that same wafer, put it in here, and it'll run up to 25 hours with one charge. So you can carry it in and out with you, keep these pads in there. Pretty neat little product.
That is a neat little product.
It is. So we actually just came across this, you know, not very long ago. So
I know, we did.
We told them we'd get it on here, and I really wanted to be sure we shared this with everybody. So you can find them on Facebook. That's Hillbilly Enterprises, right there on Facebook, and they can get one to you just as quick as you reach out to them.
And you got to have one. I mean, if that makes sense, sir.
It does. Literally, right?
Yeah, literally.
That's right.
Pun
intended.
I know,
Pun intended.
I know you went to Tech.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's good school in there now.
That's right. That's right. Hey, we got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to open up our phone lines here. 737-7767. Be right back with more Southern Woods and Waters.